Hi and welcome to Cosmic Consciousness with Cassia. On this channel we discuss all aspects of the ascension process. I have a variety of services that I offer to assist in your awakening journey, and you can find those listed in the description box below. Today we're going to be doing a reading for the sign of Sagittarius, and this is going to be for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs, as well as the cross-watcher of the Sagittarian. Clear. This is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone. Take what fits and leave the rest. I encourage you to check out your other sign placements as well. If you don't know what those are, you can go to a website such as astro.com, plug in your birth information, and a chart will be generated for you. So what's going on for Sagittarius, November 2020? Okay, first two cards out here. We have the Five of Wands and the Knight of Wands. All right, so this is it's explosive, fiery energy. This is your energy, Sagittarius, right? And so I feel like this is, and especially with the Lovers on the bottom of the deck here, which we'll shuffle and see if that comes back out, but that's interesting. I feel as though there's somebody approaching your reality who is very passionate and is perhaps creating a lot of discord in your life. And so not necessarily in a bad way, but just kind of like shaking things up a little bit. It may be somebody that elicits a strong sense of passion within you. Like you may get into very heated debates with this person, right? They may really challenge you to think differently. There may be a lot of outer reaction from other people to this person and whatever this relationship is that you have to this person, which is really interesting. And then we have the King of Wands and the Two of Wands. Lots of fire energy for my fire signs here. We got the King of Wands and the Two of Wands. So I'm almost feeling for you guys, it's like two people. And perhaps this is part of what this discord is. Maybe it's two people fighting over you, Sagittarius. We have a knight and we have a king. So we have somebody who has that very, somebody who's coming in hot, right? That's very passionate, but like has a very quick fuse, right? And then we have somebody who's like, somebody who burns really hot, really fast. And then we have somebody who like smolders, right? Like if you look at his face, he has like that smoldering gaze to him. So one that's like that, one that's that slow burner, and one that's coming in really hot and really heavy and really fast. And you trying to make a decision. I feel like this card is you trying to make a decision about what it is that you want. Trying to make a choice here. Let's get some more info here. Yeah, and then we have the Queen of Swords and the Page of Cups here. And we still have the Lovers on the bottom of the deck, which is a choice in love, right? It's also hot passion and like that carnal pleasure and everything. So I feel like, yeah, there's some hot and heavy energy going on here. But it's like this is you in like contemplation mode, right? Even though this isn't necessarily, this would signify like an air sign. It's like you in that airy place of like trying to, it's like looking at both of these cards. It's like she's pondering. She's looking off into the distance and she's just sort of like thinking and almost like evaluating her options, I feel like. Yeah. Evaluating her options, and she actually may be looking at somebody else. This is getting really interesting for you guys, because the way that these cards are going, it's sort of like she's looking at this guy while these other guys are fighting over her. So for some of you guys, you have a bunch of options right now when it comes to romance, when it comes to what's going on in your life in that sense. But you're crushing. It's like like for some of you guys, I feel like you have a bunch of options, people that are fighting for you, but you're crushing on somebody else. And I don't know who they're crushing on. I don't know if they're crushing on you too, or if they're crushing on somebody else too, which is quite fascinating. All right, so let's reel this in here. Let's get some information on the Knight of Wands. Okay. So the Lovers card popped out of my hand when I was doing that. So this is the Five of Swords. So this is, like he's pretty confused. He looks like he doesn't really know what's going on there. And it's like there's a little birdie in his ear. So that's really interesting. So I feel like when it comes to this person, either they are really confused or you are really confused. And this is, that energy of people maybe not really being into this person, and almost like a little birdie told me, right? So it might be that you're hearing things about this person, about their reputation, about different aspects of them that are really making you question this person and their intentions. And it's kind of like the way he's down like this, it's almost like it's giving you a headache, and you're almost like you don't even want to deal with it anymore because it's just so irritating and overwhelming for you being in that energy. Yeah. What about the King of Wands? Tell us about the King of Wands. Get us some information on the King of Wands here. Okay. Then the King of Wands, interestingly, we have the Five of Pentacles and the Two of Cups coming out. So this is like loss, right? But it's interesting. It's kind of like I feel like either you or this person just went through a breakup or just went through something painful. Perhaps it was a financial loss. Perhaps it was something like that. Or was sort of in this kind of dark place for a little while. Was in this dark place but didn't realize. It's like for the first time when I'm looking at this card, I'm noticing that there's like the door here and there's this key sitting right here. It's just like she doesn't see that key. And so it's almost like I feel like there was a key to unlock and release from all of this sadness, but it was like either you or this person was too busy being like feeling beaten up about things and feeling despairing and like almost in like a pity party to notice that you had the key the whole time. And maybe this person is the key, because this Two of Cups is like the energy from this card I always feel is so absolutely beautiful. So it's almost like if this is you in this sad state, this person may have the key to unlock that door, to help to release you from that. If you're just willing to look up and acknowledge that, right? To see the key standing there, to see the key sitting there. Or this person may, for some of you, it's more that this person sees you as that thing that's going to solve whatever the issue is that they're dealing with, which is interesting. Yeah. Tell us a little more about this King of Wands. I'm curious now. Then we got the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Cups, 10-10, and the Page of Swords. Yeah. So I feel like yeah, like this person, I feel like this is part of what this is. Either you or this person, probably this person just got out of a relationship or something like that, and they were really it was a painful relationship. They had to walk away from some stuff, and now they're moving towards you, and they want to be with you, but you don't really know what their intentions are. You think maybe that they think that you're like the rebound, right? And that they think that you're going to fix everything for you. That's where that energy is coming from, and you're really worried about that. And so you're kind of like doing your research. You're kind of waiting to see how things will play out. You're not really making any decisions right now. You're just kind of like gathering information and kind of paying attention and seeing where that's going to go, and almost like looking for signs and clues as to whether you're correct about that situation and what their intentions are. And like you may feel like they're not even fully aware what their intentions are when it comes to you. Like they don't understand that they're using you to fix a feeling with a feeling, right? But that's what you're worried about. But we have this Ten of Cups energy, which really bodes quite well. I mean, the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups is some great energy. And so I'm feeling as though, I mean, we got to remember, this isn't the Page of Wands, right? Or even the Knight of Wands like you have over here with this guy that you have this hot and heavy energy with, right? This is the King of Wands. And so the king tends to know what he wants. And we have the Empress on the bottom of the deck. So what he wants may very well be you. All right, and now tell us about this Page of Cups. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Magician. And so the Page of Cups is almost like, I feel like it's almost like an unrequited love situation. So this person may not even, it may be like these two people are in your reality right now, but this is a person that you've thought about with the Magician and the Knight of Pentacles, right? The Knight of Pentacles is earth energy, but it's like the slowest moving of all the knights, right? Like it takes a long time to progress. So this may be someone that you have been wanting for a long time, but just hasn't made the move, or it just hasn't seemed to work out. The timing just hasn't seemed to be right. But there's a lot of like, it's like you're wanting to manifest him, either that or he's wanting to manifest you, but he's really taking a long time to do it. There's something that's standing in the way, even though like the intentions are there. The intentions or the desire is there, at least on one side, if not both. Okay, so that's all very fascinating. Let's do, we're going to pull a different deck again, and then we have the Three of Cups. So this can sometimes be seen as a love triangle energy. It's also an energy of celebration. But the Three of Cups in this, it's like I'm seeing the three here, right? So I'm feeling almost that little bit of a love triangle situation going on here. And not everybody may be aware that they're part of this triangle or this rectangle or whatever you want to call it. Clear. All right, let's see future energy for this situation, right? All right, so we have accelerated motion and power. Interesting. So there is like these situations are gaining momentum. And the power would be like the Strength card. But I always notice her like wishing upon the star here, which is interesting. Then we have memories of love, which is like nostalgia, past kind of energy. Interesting. Let's see what else. Likely energy, future energies here. All right. So, this is you stepping into your own personal power is what I'm feeling like. You stepping into your own personal power. And I feel as though we have solitude, which would be the Hermit card, right? So we have Leo energy here with the power, which would be the Strength card. We have Gemini energy with the Lovers. We have Virgo energy with the Solitude card here, which would be, I don't know if I just said it or not. I can't remember, the Hermit. Lots of fire energy, as we saw. And some other, we got all the energies probably here. But this is almost like you possibly having to pull back your energy for a little bit is what I feel like. We have the Waiting Game, and that's upside down. And I'm kind of tempted to leave it. And then we have Moving On. I'm kind of tempted to leave it that way, though, and see, it's like whatever you were waiting on, like the waiting is over, which is interesting, when you move on. So it's almost like maybe this situation here, right, that you've been waiting on that hasn't quite manifested yet. Once you move on and you move away from these other situations, if they're not resonating with you, and you go into this place of solitude and really step into your own power and really get clear with what it is that you want, and we got 8-8 here as well, what it is that you want, right? When you get clear on that, right? Because when we have all of these different options, sometimes that's a reflection of the fact that we don't know what it is that we really want, or if we're having trouble deciding, right? So really getting clear on that, then all of a sudden the wait is over, right? When you're able to move on, right? It's like you're able to make the decision, and you're able to leave everything that is not resonating with you, so that you can come to find what it is that you truly want. Which may be someone from the past. The Memories of Love card is still on the bottom of the deck. Maybe this person is someone from your past that you're still in love with, that you still have feelings about, that you're still thinking about, that's possibly still thinking about you. Anything else here? That's a lot of cards. I don't know about all that. Let's be a little more clear. All right, Ace of Cups, love begins. New cycle in love. And then we have heartache and loss and the Three of Cups. And these are reversed right now. And I'm actually going to leave those two, because I feel like that's energy that you're coming out of. This love triangle, this love rectangle, any other situations like this that you beautiful lovelies may have found yourselves party to at one point, kind of like moving out of that energy and into a new cycle. But first, it may require for some of you like stepping back and stepping out of all these different energies to really regain your own sovereignty and center into your own energy again. Yeah. Let's see. I'm going to grab a couple Moonology cards for you guys too. Clear. What do the Moonology cards have to say for Sagittarius? Okay. You're very close to achieving your goal. Luck is on your side. So that's fortuitous energy, and then expect powerful change on the bottom of the deck. So whatever it is that you are wanting to create, and if this is, like, you know in your heart of hearts what it is that you truly want. And so if none of these other situations, none of these other people are what you truly want, then move on from that, right? You got plenty of options from the looks of it. You will have plenty of options again. So that doesn't need to be a worry for you. You can, like, you are, like, luck is on your side. This is the archer's bow, right? This is your sign, new moon in Sagittarius, right? And meditate and contemplate. The answers you seek will come through meditation and contemplation. Yeah. Whatever it is, if your goal is a happy and healthy relationship, right? You are close to achieving that. It just requires this pulling back, this getting quiet with yourself, this getting honest about what it is that you want and what it is that you need, right? And anything else, I also feel this energy coming through. If there's anything else that you guys have been working on that has nothing to do with your love life, you're very close to achieving that goal as well. And like, you are being favored when it comes to whatever that endeavor is. But there are still some things that you need to figure out, and the answers for that as well are going to come through this meditation and this contemplation. And then we have your hard work is paying off. Yeah. So for any of you guys, if this comes to, especially with the new moon in Capricorn, like things when it comes to career, work, different things like that too, and it's something that you've been working really hard on, putting a lot of effort into. For some of you guys, this does, like I said, this is like a work thing. For others of you, this is just your own, like, healing and cleaning up your own energy, right? Getting more in touch with yourself, with your own truth. Like, there are things that we can learn from every situation. Sometimes we learn from being alone. Sometimes we learn from being thrown into situations, right? Nothing teaches us more about the truth that's in our hearts than relationships with other people, because they mirror that back to us for us to see. And they also expose the wounds that are still there, the blocks that are still there that need to be worked through, so that we can become truly open to the kind of love that we want and deserve. And so if you've been working hard on that, and like, I feel like for some of you guys, it's like you're almost kicking yourself in the face a little bit. Like, I thought I was trying so hard to work on myself, and then all of a sudden, like, this is coming in, and like, what do I do with this? And now I've got all these different situations going on, and really all I want to do is get to the truth about myself. And like, you feel like you're failing because maybe for some of you guys tried to take the time alone to work on yourself, and then you ended up in relationships or situationships anyway. But it's like, those are teaching you something, so learn from those. But you may need to pull back your energy once again, sort of meditate and contemplate on everything that you have learned, and then go from there and move forward from there. Right? But nothing happens by accident, right? And then don't let pride get in your way, and a time for healing on the bottom of the deck. So whatever these situations are, don't let pride, don't let other people's opinions get in the way of like, whatever the truth is that you come to realize. Whatever these situations are, especially if they involve you being humble, then do that. Right? I'm actually like want to read what it says about this. And this is the full moon in Leo card. I want to see what it says about this in the deck right now. Just out of curiosity. Is the question you're asking based on your ego, or is it from your heart? Leo energy is all about the heart. It is magnificent, but when it's combined with the rush of the full moon, it can become over the top. This card may have come to you because you need to end a deadlock that has developed. More love and thoughts for the greater good are the solution to this dilemma. If you've not been doing as you would be done by lately, this is the time to find a balance between your own needs and the needs of the people around you. This will help all your relationships. Yeah. The tension between your needs and the needs of others. Yeah. A deadlock, all right. I feel that energy kind of coming through a little bit. It's like moving, it's a lot of momentum and energy, but at the same time, it's like stagnant because it's not going anywhere because you don't know what you want to do, right? And so don't let your reputation or don't let the way that you think people are going to perceive situations factor into your decision. The way you think people are going to perceive you, right? It's not about what looks good. It's about what feels good. I think that's sort of the energy. That's kind of the message there. And I just noticed on the bottom of the deck here, we have Libra balance. Really finding that balance. And then it's time to step out of your comfort zone, and it's time to release negativity. So releasing, right? Full moon in Scorpio. Releasing all that isn't serving you, and like allowing yourself to become uncomfortable, to try things that you've never done before is sort of what I'm feeling too. I also feel like for some of you guys, going after what you really want is going to require possibly humbling yourselves a little bit and doing something that makes you feel really uncomfortable. And there may be, and sort of approaching a situation where there may be things that need to be healed. There may be negativity that needs to be healed. There may be past energies that you need to account for. Whether this was a situation that didn't work out well. Like maybe if for some of you guys, it's like this is an ex that it's here that you're thinking about. And there's like some stuff that you need to say, but it's going to make you really uncomfortable. And it's going to really hurt your pride to say what you have to say. And you feel that there's a negative charge that needs to be released. I also feel for some of you guys, like it's like really, there are old patterns that are repeating here with some of this stuff. Then it's time to release that. It's time to release that and really look at the situations and look at what they're teaching you. Yeah, look at the situations and look at what they're teaching you and look at what they're showing you. And anywhere where you are experiencing that negative charge, really paying attention to that. Yeah, really paying attention to your own intuition. You need to take a step back in order to see these situations clearly. All of these situations, I think. There's like negative thought programming too that needs to be released when it says it's time to release negativity. Yeah, there's some sort of belief system that you have around relationships that's wanting to be revised or revisited at this time. Yeah. And whatever that is, you'll be able to see that more clearly when you take that time out. And then we have hold your vision. Hold your vision. What is it that you truly want? What is it that you truly desire? What is it that you truly deserve? Yeah. I feel like you're taking on negative charges too from other people possibly. And it's time to release that as well. Like there's a lot of different charges to these situations. And then on the bottom of the deck, new moon in Gemini, communication is key. All right, I'm trying to see if there's a final card that I want to pull for you guys. Yeah, I want to pull a Goddess Power card for you guys to end. Clear. All right, a closing card for Sagittarius. Ooh, we have Gaia, Earth, 46. Or no, 16. Okay. Being grounded, slowing down, and remaining present in your body is the message that the Greek goddess Gaia has for you right now. Perhaps you've spent too much time in your head lately and have not taken as good care of yourself as you would have liked. Get into a rhythm, make sure you get enough sleep, commit to spending more time in nature, and eat sustainably with conscious awareness. Gaia, the mother of all life, invites you to pay attention to your body, for you are a creature of the earth as well as spirit. You are part of this living earth, which is the foundation for all of life that has a physical form. What form does your life take? This is the perfect time to take a closer look to ensure you're happy with it. You're also asked to examine the foundation of what you are now building. Does it feel solid and stable? Now is the perfect time to focus on stability and security, ensuring you move forward in a grounded way. The goddess Gaia reminds you that the earth is your playground for conscious manifestation. So be respectful of this truth. So this is that more of that energy of slowing down, right? Slowing down, pulling yourself out of situations to get a clearer view of things, reconnecting with nature, right? Reconnecting with your roots, reconnecting with yourself, right? And then moving from there. And I think that once you do that, things will become a lot more clear when you are able to get more grounded. Right. There's so much rushing energy. It's almost like it was confusing for me trying to continue to tap into it to read it. So like you're really being asked to kind of like slow down and step out of that for a minute and realign yourself and truly align yourself with like what it is that you really want, right? When it says don't let pride get in your way, like what is it that you truly want? Not what other people want for you, not what other people think is right for you. What is it that you truly want? And how can you release any negative charge around that, right? That may have been created by you or by others, and really hold the vision of that and step into that. And when you do, that is ready and willing to come to you, right? You're close to achieving your goal. Luck is on your side. It's just about taking that time to really get centered in your own energy again and what it is that you really desire. All right, I love you guys. I appreciate you. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. There are links down below to donate to my channel if you feel so moved to do so. If you like this video, please hit that like button. It helps the channel continue to grow and these videos to get out to more people. If you'd like a personal reading or an energy healing, to help get a little clarity around any of these situations, to help you center back into yourself, please reach out to me. My email is in the description box below, along with a list of all of my services. Subscribe if you like these videos and you want to catch some more. Comment down below. Tell me how this video is resonating for you. I love you. I appreciate you. I will talk to you all soon.